Alright boys, in this video I'll be kind of explaining a little bit on reverse cylinder engines and how to do it, perks, and cons. So, I built this TS400 engine. I put it on the channel. There's a few videos, go check them out. And this thing has a reversed cylinder. Now, a lot of people, especially on Facebook, are saying, hey, that's not how you do it. It's not going to run like that. It's not going to run well. You're going to blow it up. Yes and no. So first off, how do you reverse your cylinder? So usually your cylinder is intakes in the back, exhausts up front. Looks a bit like this. Intakes in the back, exhausts up front. Now pretty much, literally all you have to do is turn your cylinder around. There's one other step, and it's very important. Here's your piston. Usually they'll have a little arrow, but if not, you see these little ring aligners, I guess. These two fit like this. These two always point towards the intake. So when you reverse your cylinder, you also want to mount your piston backwards as well. That's literally it. The only other thing is make sure that your base gasket aligns properly. You see these transfers align well. They align when the cylinder's the correct way. However, when it's turned around, they don't for the most part. So you want to get a gasket that seals, but once you seal that properly, your engine will run backwards without any issues. The other thing, pros and cons of this. Pros, obviously, it's cool. It looks cooler, something different. You don't see it every day. And with the TS400, really the only reason I'm doing it that way is because it frees up a little more space. My exhaust is pretty large, so to do it like this frees up a lot more space because it's all right here. It clears the frame, and I don't really have a lot right here where the frame comes up. So that's my only reason I'm doing it on this engine. There's a few other reasons you can do it on your engine. Now really the only cons of doing this is your transfers. Now your transfers won't align. Your engine will still run if they don't align, but it'll be less efficient. You won't have as much power, and you'll have issues with that base gasket sealing. However, there's a lot of people, with that being said, there were a lot of people that were telling me that this won't run as well as if I hadn't reversed the cylinder. And yes and no. That is true if I was using one of these China doll cylinders. However, I'm using one of these chainsaw cylinders, and as you can see, the transfers are already blocked off, so it really doesn't matter with this specific engine. As you can see, I'm using a spacer plate and all that good stuff. So, yep. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.